Hey, thanks for stopping by. Robert Kofed with Computer Creations, and I just returned from Thunder Ignite 2025 in Quitman, Texas. I wanted to share what I saw, what my experience was, so if this is something that you're interested in next year, you'll have a better sense on what it's all about. And what I will tell you is that I really love the format. And so the format was they had two different areas set up in the Quitman headquarters where they had seatings for about 120 people in the main area, and on the perimeter of that seating area there were 10 different lasers set up, and they were all set up with laptops and they were usable. Now the benefit of that is the attendees would have the opportunity to play with them all, ask questions if they were comparing one versus the other, or maybe I met several people that had purchased one Thunder laser and they were looking for a second. And this was a great opportunity for them to basically go compare models, play with them, kind of test drive them before they made their decision on their purchase. And so the hands-on ability of part of what they did was really good. So you had the ability to play with all the different lasers. They had bolts, they had bolt pros, they had Novas, they had Nova Pluses, and so just about all of their line was representative on the floor. Then their classroom setup was upstairs. They had two real nice classrooms set up. They housed about 60 people each. They had really nice large tables that everybody could set their laptops up, spread out a little bit. You weren't crammed in any way. That was a very clean and nice setup for the speakers. It was really good. And so the way they did it is they provided topics, but you're going to be able to attend all the topics, so you don't have to worry about picking and choosing, which I thought was great. And so what I thought I'd do is I'd just cover some of the topics that they did have to give you a sense of what it was all about. The topics were photo engraving from Chris Lacasio, and glass tips and tricks with Sam Annable. And then we would go down and do some hands-on with the machines. And then we'd come back, and Houston Acrylic spoke for a little bit on all things acrylic. You could ask questions, what they've got coming up, materials, that kind of stuff. That was good. In the afternoon, the first day I did, in the late morning, I did Lightburn tips, advanced tips and tricks. And then in the afternoon, we had lunch. In the afternoon, we did rotary with Chris Lacasio. So you learned about how to set up a rotary, how to use a rotary, those kind of things. Machine maintenance with Chris Myers, which I thought was great. Most people don't know. They've got to research what it takes to maintain your machine. Then we went and did some more hands-on training. Then there was a panel discussion on the first day. Tommy Norris, Jay Malone, Chris Lacasio, and Sam Annable got up on stage. The audience would ask a question, and each one of those panel members would answer it in their own way. So you've got a unique perspective on those questions. That worked out really well. Clay talked a little bit about the new Titan that's coming up, that's going to be their flagship laser. It's probably going to be available right around the end of the year, first quarter of 26. Man, what a machine that is. Got to see it in action. 3,000 millimeters a second for speed, 8G acceleration. You're going to have a vacuum table. The Titan Pros will be dual source, which means you can have, 100 watt RF laser and 100 watt fiber laser. So really clean lines on that machine. I'll flash up a picture of that here and you can check that out. So I'm excited about that coming up. And yeah, so it was really good. I was amazed on just how easy it was, and everybody got along, and so that was good. The other thing that they did is they had a question and answer session with Josh Evans from LoneStar Adhesive, If any of you know anything about Josh, you know that his company is probably one of the fastest growing companies around. And so he had a question and answer period with the attendees, and he described kind of where he started from versus where he is today and where he's headed. And that was an incredible opportunity to just kind of hear his story, ask him questions. He was around for the entire time. He provided a ton of leatherette for everybody to play with, premium leatherette at that. And we thank him for that. And so all in all, it was just, I love the hands-on approach of this event, because really there were several times that I would meet with somebody and they had a question about light burn, but it wasn't necessarily covered in my advanced tips and tricks session. But we could sit down, we had plenty of time to work through it, just kind of one-on-one during that event. And did a lot of that with people, or if they just had questions that they weren't wanting to ask in front of a group. And so the good thing about it is we had all these qualified people that were really there to help the attendees on whatever they needed. What I will say is thank you so much to Thunder Laser USA, Clay and Grant, and Chris Lacasio, Chris Myers, Eric and Rhonda, and their entire staff worked very hard well before we got there, and worked crazy hours while we were there to make sure that the event went without a hitch. And it did. I mean, we were there from 8 in the morning till 8 at night. And so it was 2 very full days of a lot of fun, great networking, a lot of being, just playing with the lasers, learning. How much better can it get, really? So I'm going to share some pictures and some video with you that I've taken, just so it gives you a sense of what happened with this year's event. I'm sure next year is going to be even bigger and better. I'm hoping to be invited back. Until next time, thanks and have a great day. Hey everybody, welcome to Thunder Ignite 2025 in Quitman, Texas. Going to give you just a little bit of a look. We've got 10 lasers set up. You can kind of see the way we've got going on. So what's going to happen is we're going to jump into classrooms. We've got 2 different classrooms going on. And then once we get done with those sessions, we're going to jump down here to the 10 different lasers that are set up and work on the stuff that we just learned. So we're going to have 100 attendees, and I think it's going to be a blast. We're going to go ahead and get each and every one of those people to be able to put hands on those lasers. You can see all those different lasers right now, and this is one of the only times that you're going to be able to learn something and then come down and apply it with some actual laser time. And so looking forward to meeting all these new people. And Thunder Ignite 2025 is about ready to kick off. We'll see you then. Hey, just a quick look at one of the 2 training rooms that we're going to be in. You can see we've got lots of great space for everybody to sit down, put their laptops, follow along. Going to be a real comfortable setup. Stay tuned, guys. Hey, good morning, everybody. Day 2 of Thunder Ignite 2025. Everybody's headed upstairs to the 2 classrooms for the start of day 2 sessions. We're going to do some day 2 sessions to start with. We're going to come back down, do some hands-on on all these different lasers that you see. The great thing about it is if you've got specific questions about specific materials or types of engraving or cutting, there's enough folks around here that can show you how that's done on these different machines. And just a bunch of great people, like-minded people, and we're having a blast. Looking forward to day 2. Have a great day, everybody. Hey, everybody. I've had a lot of people ask me what lasers are here at Thunder Ignite 2025. So I thought I'd just run down, give you a little closer look. We've got the Bolt Pro 32 here. And we've got over here, we've got 4 different Thunderbolts. And then back on that back wall, let's zoom in, and we've got the Nova Plus. That one right there has got a 125 watt RF tube. It can cut 1.5-inch material pretty easy. And so we've got some Nova 24s over there. And so the bottom line is we've got 10 different machines that if you want to play, there's a Nova 24 right there. Let's go. Attendee Thoughts 2025. There we go. That's what we're talking about. Nice. That you've enjoyed about Thunder Ignite 2025?
I would definitely have to say the hands-on learning. The classes have been wonderful. It's been really good to get the instruction and then be able to come down here and try what we learned out right after the class. So that's been great. Another thing would be the community, being able to meet people who you see online all the time and people from the support team who you get help from. It's nice to put a face and have that person become a real person, so that's been really good. Also, seeing all these neat new lasers and seeing what's coming up and kind of thinking about how to expand your business and move forward, so it's been...
Well, I'm Leisha Evanoff, and this is my husband.
I'm Mike.
And we were here at Thunder Ignite last year, and what we really enjoyed last year was the hands-on. And I didn't know if when we came this year that we would have the same level of experience with hands-on, but it has been great. They have found a great balance between just a large number of people being able to participate, but not too large, still having great opportunity for hands-on. And the 3 things I took away were great classes on Lightburn, and then the people here have been just so personable. All the people are willing to help you grow no matter where your level is. And then I got to see some new products and some new machinery that I was really excited about.
Hi, I'm Rob Peters.
And I'm Robbie Peters.
And 3, more than 3, but the one big one for me right out of the gate was the Lightburn class that we did. The tricks and tips for me kind of moved me ahead at least months of my process in this new, this new field we're getting into. Playing with all the different lasers has been immense, and then the people helping us to show us different things are probably the 3 biggest things I've gotten out of this so far, amongst many others, but that stand out in my head.
And then within transferring documents from the computer to the laser, I've learned how to go from origin and the absolute origin and connect that back and forth.
Great. Now I understand you guys bought a brand new laser here, or you're getting another laser. So congratulations.
Thank you
on that. And tell me a little bit about what you're looking forward to when you use that brand new laser that you bought.
Yeah, we currently have a 63-130, the old Nova, and it's really a cutting machine. So this one with the new the Bold Pro, not the Pro 32, sorry. With the new one, we're looking forward to more detailed type stuff and working with glass and the different materials and a little more engraving detail than the one we currently have.
We're going to have the best of both.
We'll have both. They'll both be in the same shop, yeah, so we'll have it.
That's fantastic.
Yes, so we're looking forward to getting into that and really diving into the leather side and also the glass side. So,
fantastic.
Yes.
Thank you so much for coming to Thunder Ignite 2025.
All right, thank you. It's been a